Hello, 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 my good friends. I know it's been a bit since I posted. I tried streaming, it was a little bit silly. Anywho, the main goal of today is to become, you guessed it, the prom king. If you haven't played this series before, it's amazing. There's three. We're gonna be playing the first one on the classic mode, and basically it's just a bunch of silly shenanigans and random hijinks as you try to go to your main objective, which right. This time we're gonna become the prom king no matter what, unless we fail and then die horribly, which I think might happen. So anywho, let's go. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just kind of stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm gonna pick this zombie. Of course, Brian. Coolest leather everywhere, I promise. And we had yet to experience this ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Oh, I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we were fantasizing about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Jamie LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, the fourth, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Guys, maybe 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all of the wrong
What?
things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorkin with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Man, it rhymed, it was beautiful. Now this might be one of the funnest parts. The Teen Wolf, hot or not. Crazy X's, how to deal. I'd read that. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullcrap rate to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Oh no. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. Well, that's pretty bad. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe dose of radiation over the course of several years. No! I went off the game. Or I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time, their partner was a wild panther in disguise. The panther viciously devours my enemy class. Yes. That sounds amazing. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you passed? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnet. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Otherworldly even. Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question or are you just being an idiot? God. Or $1 bills would now include a picture of me in the description. Beware too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame forever. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Him to not be so cliched. A genie and wishes? So mainstream. Or a rainbow that you can eat. Infinite confetti. His friendship. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. What? Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. A rainbow. A rainbow you can eat. Or infinite confetti. Yeah. Okay, I got 3. I think we're gonna try to seduce
Sure.
our werewolf chum lad. So what are werewolves? Werewolves are bold and fun. That's what I know. So we gotta be fun. Where's the fun? Let's start a rave, I believe. Is that fun? Yeah. Yeah. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how to escalate so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Okay, no harm, no foul. We're just boogieing down, and here comes Liam ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh.
Lame.
I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the matryoshka diet? No, is this the curse? Did someone curse us at the party? Oh no, you eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms.
Cool.
It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
It's Polly!
Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. I missed why I died. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food. Whoa. Are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me even more ripped. Anything! You've heard of the paleo diet. Now try the Jurassic diet. You can eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus you get to rob tombs. Now I want to eat a T-Rex.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, awesome. I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse. But dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you gonna fight? Easy. I was squat thrust so hard it sends me back in time. I'm not sure if there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that will actually alter the fabric of reality, Scott. That shows how little you know about squat thrusts, Polly. There is no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. What is a squat thrust? Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with squat thrust. The magic is real, and you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Oh, now I'm gonna start using squat thrust.
Sure.
I'll become strippity shrapped. By Scott Bud, squat thrust. Woo! You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no! My Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. And now for the finishing blow. The wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. What? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Woo! Oh my god. I win again. Where are all your Pokemon? So unhealthy, Damien. Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Never nerding around. Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemans isn't dumb. It's cool because, no way is Scott gonna come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Say nothing. Pelt them with steamed vegetables. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon skin can also be used as a football. Yeah! No way. I didn't even know there was a feature of Pokemon's Go. It's not. He's just gonna grab someone's phone and you snatch Damien's phone, heft it in one hand, and fling it across the cafeteria. Hey, my phone! What the dick was that for? Yay, through something. I'll get it. Whoa, bro. Check out the perfect spiral on that throw. That's technique right there, bro. Let's all install Pokemans on our phones right now and then throw our phones at each other. The Wolfpack, woo! Bound off to play full contact phone tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you. Oh god. We've upset the demon.
Sure.
We need to be charming. We need to be bold. Let's get bold up in here. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. That's me, baby. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get +0 poo-poos and you gain +2 boldness. There you are, swapping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Brian. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes! In fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for like forest animals, and I never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. But and anyway, and they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. All hail Scott! All hail! Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm actually good enough to be king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott is a good king, a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? That's too smart. No. So strong? But I am strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actually normal strong. Like, Scott strong? Yes, brother. You have this. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I can be a double king? King of kings. Lord God. What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control? You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that was, but or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular sized crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant to me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries! No, Scott. They must be destroyed. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you are a furry. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh god. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Brian. Woo. You should come meet my furry friends sometimes. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, though. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm. Are we charming? No, we're bold. We may have more fun, I think. I don't remember. No.
Sure.
Fun is up high. Boldness be higher. We're also pretty charming, too. We're doing pretty good, I think. You gotta be more bold. I mean, more bold. Yeah. Now I wanna have more fun, though. Oh no, this is hard. Oof. You're just casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. What? Not Juan? You start telling me that the hilarious story of what just happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Sounds quaint. Well, slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst in hysterical laughter. You turn on to a mobile app. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turn it into +2 fun. Yes. You notice Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something. Polly's chewing determinedly on a hula hoop, while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses. Despite your better judgment, you ask what.
Bro.
Yoga, bro. What does it look like? William said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our bodies of all the drugs and sports. And I was like, sure, I'll try anything once. So here we are doing yoga. Seemed like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet, so instead we just made up an educated guess and based on it. Well, actually, it was based on nothing, I guess. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong? Yeah, like, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips for how to do yoga the best? Focus on deep, mindful breathing. You need yoga pants. Yeah, I think he's gonna like think too hard on this. The yoga pants are kind of funny. This one's kind of hard. Yeah! Yes! Yoga pants. Are those pants that do yoga? Oh, I should have thought about that. I gotta get into the mind of these characters, man. Are those pants that do yoga, or pants made of yoga? Neither, silly. Man, I can't believe I didn't think of yoga pants before. He means YOGA pants, as in yielding organic gun armor pants. Yes, Polly. Conquer the world. They're what battle mechs wear when they want to breathe down there. Oh, that makes so much sense. Of course you would want your gun armor to be breathable and organic if you were doing yoga. Polly just happens to have 2 pair of yoga pants in her locker. She'd Scott lay waste to the countryside and get super limber in the process. You gain +2 gravity, +1 fun. Man. If I ever get hit by a truck, I hope I wake up in this school. This is great. I'm having such a blast.
Sure.
Scott. Whoa, Scott. I love Scott. Whoa. My pupper. You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food.
Ah, yeah, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
What?
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game. They're really selling that.
What do pocket mans have to do with my food pick?
There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look.
Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli?
You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams.
Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick.
Spoiling it, but pocket humans are way cooler than a boring old food pig.
You take that back!
Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliche food pick when you could take a food pick of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your food pick? Scott is right. At the same time, there's Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. So, I think it asks, whose side was it going to take? And I want Scott to like me here, and not the nerd. But I feel like this one is way more appealing. No! Stuart Hogarth, the strongest accountant type Pokemon in the game. What does it even mean to be strong accountant? Is he like really good at math? No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant, and I gotta have. Scott bounced across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Grimlin's mashed potatoes looking for a Pokemon to capture. Where's Stuart Hogarth? Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon Go, or do you think he just likes to have people's food? The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. Not what I wanted. I'm so sorry, Scott. I did not mean to lie about the Pokemon Go.
Sure.
I will never forgive myself. I am internally indebted to you. We must be more bold. Oh, actually, we're doing a lot. We need, like, charming, probably. Let's get charming. Okay, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you delivered an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Thank you. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in the sacred hallowed halls of education. Lord JK, can you imagine?
Hey, bro.
Brian!
Hooray!
They may be their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes. Scott, you realize you're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? Scott, you realize they're not cute little babies in need of a king. They're furries. God, what scum on this earth? I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that. No, Scott. They're furries. It's a kink. Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. No! That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh my god. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure. Here is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup, spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual. I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of thing I want to be. Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now. Oh my god. This seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Brian? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very, very generous in the proportions. Oh no! I just think they deserve the best leader. No more rulers make their subjects pay taxes. But what if you pay taxes to them? Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Oh, we need a flag. Without a flag, there'd be a bunch of flagless people. Flags! You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever. We get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. What? Huh? Then you start doing art. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 more hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. And admire your work. Whoa, this is genius. No, it's actually a not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the words Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later you stumble upon Squat. He seems quite excited.
There you are, Brian.
Your plan was a success. My beloved furries, oh god, seem to love a flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love you for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink. You know he totally said wink, like he winked and then he blinked both eyes. You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Oh, that rhyme. This game slaps. What a bop. Yeah, yo.
Sure.
We need to have the more charm. We must be bold. And of course, where do you go to get bold at the party? That day you skip class. No authority. You know, we're just over here. Making silly faces into the mirror. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. Oh my god. That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're only just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the mirror in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. I would kill a big-eyed baby turtle. Oh my god. Scott's also in the bathroom and he's upset. Oh! I just don't know what's wrong with my pee. What? I mean, I've been peeing in the same stall for months now, and other people still use it. Can't they smell my pee? Don't they know this stall is my territory? I mean, I peed all over the stall, every inch. Do you think I have weak pee? No way, my pee is strong. I just need to figure out the right way to use it. If you were me, how would you use your pee to claim this bathroom stall? Put a curse on the stall that releases vicious demons to devour any any intruders. It would be a hell of a prank. I'd stand next to the stall and pee on anybody who tried to go in. Yes! Yes! We don't need demons. We need pee. More of it. Why didn't I think of that? It's so obvious. People are still using my stall because they don't know that it's my pee. I know not everybody's senses of smell is as strong as mine. So to help them out, I would just stand outside the stall and pee on them a little every time they go in. Just to remind them whose stall it is. I don't even need to pee on them. I can just pee in front of them while making friendly eye contact. Everyone would be so relieved to have the confusion cleared up. I'll let everyone know this was your idea so they'll know who to think. This might not turn out too well. Oh god. But you cross that bridge when you come to it. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. What have I done? Imagine being the first guy. No, imagine you have to be you hear them saying this, and you're too scared, but you're about to burst, right? As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcend. FOODPIC. Ride those pigs to victory.
What? What does that even mean?
When I say food, you say pig. Food.
No.
Food.
Enough.
Stop. 2, 4, pigs, 8. Who do we appreciate? Food pigs. Food pigs. Go.
Cease this incessant chanting this instant.
What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pick so you can eat your tasty food.
I don't eat Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it, and you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level.
No, what you need is a swift kick in the...
I'm gonna beat this guy up. I'm gonna smack him. But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you to... what would the two of you do? You gotta pick Liam up and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him. Liam's swim picks are ours. We gotta use art to cheer him on. The quiet art of mine. Ooh. Toss him in the air is the only way to... Yeah. He's just too low energy. We gotta make him high energy. I get it. Amp him up, like where this guy is. Let's do it.
What? No, that's a horrible...
Up you go, little buddy. Reach for the stars. Okay, I'm actually getting some very artistic angles on my food from up here, but this is not okay! Oh, Liam, always being sarcastic. He loves it. Wait, you choose now to finally start understanding what sarcasm is? I'm not being sarcastic. You can't fool me, Liam. I know everything you say means the opposite of what I think it means. What? Liam eventually gets Scott to put him down by saying he loves being thrown in the air. Scott still somehow believes he did the right thing and gives you the most intimate fist bump. Oof. Too cool. Let's
Sure.
go. We are charmed. We need more charm and more bold. But I've been in bathroom bunches. Maybe go gym class one more time? Maybe? Actually, fun looks pretty weak. Let's rave! That day during recess, we start a half-hour rave that goes full sicko mode. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. Ha! You laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that it somehow steals +2 fun from him. Hooray! Huzzah! After that, it's time for the most important part of the school, visiting Scott's kingdom of furry animals as promised. When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of an even more muscular-than-life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals. What, Scott? What have you been up to? Brian, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy. It is at this point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant heads fall off, revealing a very startled-looking mummy. Yep, there they called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods. Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt, or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all? Oh no, no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry scrapping costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly. You know how deer shed their antlers and then try to grow back? Talking furry forest creatures shed their... Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person. Scott, I swear. That's charming. I've heard about those kind of curses before, and I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends. As their king, of course, I don't love them in the way they draw me loving them. Oh my god. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Brian. I guess I love you too in a way. Wink. And you guess you love them too. And you love gaining +2 funds and +1 smarts. Yay! Oh, let's go, broship. Bro forever.
Howdy.
Scott, bro. Whoa!
Sure.
Prom? I'm not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler. I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check. I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I'd love to go prom with you, but my kingdom? Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going to prom.
Bro.
I'm truly sorry. Oh, no. Sometimes there's not enough space in one Scott for both ruling a kingdom and love. Bye. No! No! Scott leaves, and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay. You started all this to seduce Scott, but now you put more value in his happiness than on his pursuit of his career as king, as a totally fake team. I'm struggling, man. You stay by his side, as the best furry consigliere that has never existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, this kingdom
King
that.
Scott.
King Scott! Scott thought his kingdom and love weren't compatible, yet it seems to be quite the opposite. Scott's subjects started drawing lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you. Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship and ended up being closer to that not safe for work art. No! No! Oh my, yes, most likely to marry a zebra, that is me, and Scott is definitely, he's the best boy. There is no most likely. He's my hero. And, well, just like that, my heart got massive, and, honestly, I'm pretty happy. So, you know, yeah. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Scott and Polly started attending yoga classes. Woo! They were highly underwhelmed by the real thing, as they destroyed half the countryside. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Damien found a piece of the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. Wow! He'd written a book about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. That's what I'm going to be calling it. I hope anyone who watches this has had a good time and has bared with me and knows that I'm going to start doing squat thrust now in honor of my good Scott bro. Good night, gamers.